Hello, this is a brief tutorial on how to access the time and effort reporting system used by the South Dakota Board of Regents, as well as examples of reviewing and certifying reports. Reports are generated monthly and require review and certification at least quarterly. It is the responsibility of the principal investigator of an award to certify effort reports for all individuals working on the project. If the report does not accurately reflect the actual effort over a given time period, then do not certify. Instead, please contact your department HR partner or grants administrator to request the necessary adjustments. To access the effort certification system, go to the SNAP portal. Make sure you're on the Employee tab. Find Effort Certification. Once in the portal, the PI should see a screen similar to this with two tabs. One for your own effort reports and another tab for reviewing and certifying reports of other personnel with effort on sponsored awards, including cost share. Double-click on a report. There are four tabs for reviewing the fund sources, comments, routing queue. The routing queue will show the individuals responsible for reviewing and certifying a report, as well as the date of review and certification. The report will show all fund sources that make up 100% of the employee's effort. This includes both sponsored and non-sponsored. The charge type will identify the effort funded directly by an award or if it is cost share from another non-federal source. On the right side of the screen is the overview and status of the report. Effort certification is a retrospective confirmation or after-the-fact certification that the allocation of an individual's actual time and effort spent on specific activities is correct. The reports are generated by information entered into our financial system before payroll runs each month. Since payroll is the basis for generating the reports, it is important that the payroll coding and allocation accurately reflects the effort on sponsored awards, including cost sharing. Therefore, it is very important that the PI communicates the correct effort and any cost share to the grants administration staff and their HR partner at the time of the award setup. Note that this award has already been certified. To print or save the report as PDF, click Print, and a nice PDF of the report will be generated. It shows all the details, comments if any, and dates of certification. This report is strictly an internal document that would only be made available to federal agencies in the case of an audit, site visit, or review of our financial and grant reporting systems. And yes, that does happen once or twice a year. Keep in mind that effort proposed for an award is based on an average throughout the grant year or extended time period. Therefore, the allocation of effort is distributed as percentages dispersed similarly each month throughout the grant year, unless the proposed effort was specifically designated as a faculty member's summer month. Changes to effort do not need to be done monthly. Please note that if this effort is on average misrepresented by an employee's reports, the percentages can be adjusted to correct past or future effort distribution, and new reports will be generated with the corrections. The new reports would replace the previous reports and would therefore need to be reviewed and certified again. To return to your previous search, click the Back button. I am logged in as a super user here so that I can show you examples. The first thing we want to do is execute a search to filter down our choices. We have found that it is best if you search by your grant ID. This way you are least likely to miss any reports. Enter the grant ID and click on the grant title and hit go. This will create a list of all the reports that were ever generated for this grant. We don't need to see the older reports that have been completed, so let's filter our search to just those that are in the unlocked state. There shouldn't be any reports in the state of changes saved or changes submitted, but if there are, then please let us know. Okay, now we are seeing all the reports that are unlocked, and they have a variety of statuses. We can edit the number of records per page and filter or sort. Now we're going to filter the status to awaiting refresh. If you see reports with the status of awaiting refresh, then there may have been a recode of payroll that changed the effort report. So we need to go into the report and on the right side, hit the blue Update Report button. If you are not allowed or unable to do that, please contact the Grants Administration Office. After updating the report, the status changes to under review. There is now a blue review button available. Let's go back to the main page. You can see now that the report that we just updated is not visible because we have the list filtered. Let's change our filter to view all reports that need the PI's attention. In search, we can hit clear and filter for a grant and state of unlocked. Go. Now, let's select a report that needs review and certification. After carefully reviewing effort report for accuracy, the PI will see a blue review button on the effort report tab and two other buttons, request changes and add new funding. If the report does not look accurate, do not click on either of the latter buttons as they don't actually do anything except lock up the report. Instead, please contact your department HR partner or a grant administrator to request the necessary adjustments. If the report looks correct on average for a given time frame, that could be on average over a month, quarter, or grant year, then click Review. Note the button now changes to Certify. Click on Certify, and another window pops up. If you do not get the pop-up, make sure that your browser is not blocking it. You may need to allow pop-ups for the website. If you do get the pop-up, you can certify and say, I agree. Lastly, let's look briefly at another report that has cost share. You can see that this report was all grant funded. This report is under review. You see the review button, and this employee is not paid directly from an award. The department payroll is being tracked with a cost share code. Cost share must also be tracked and reported using the effort reporting system. Again, the PI must communicate this to their HR representative when the award is being set up. USD employees may send questions to grantsaccounting@usd.edu. Thank you for watching this tutorial.